everyone, it's Shay Seeking, and I'm back with another video. So, all right, I think we wanted to talk about a couple things, okay? Mm, Hold on one second. You know what? I remember we put these to the side last night. I'm gonna read on these real quick, because it's almost like this person, this star or this Aquarius energy. You know what I'm saying? I feel like in a sense this could be, I don't know, this could be like a in between thing here, okay? This could be the energy of like one person, like people were trying to like, I don't know, this could be Aquarius energy, but this could also be a star energy, somebody that's just a star energy. Like I said, you don't have to be a superstar or you don't have to be a entertainer. Somebody should just be a star because of the type of light. Also, I get, age of information. This is somebody that's pouring out information that's valuable for the whole or a certain group of people. Like Yeshua would have came out and poured water on the people that were lost and needed to find their way out of darkness or something like this, okay? The information that he was giving, or she, would be something that would free other people here, on the water and the earth, okay? Because mostly on the regular cards, she's pouring out water on the earth and in the waters, okay? So this will also be kind of, it's like also like a temperance energy to me, because this is somebody that's pouring out people to her people that are in the water. And then this is also, so maritime energy, and this is also somebody that will be indigenous or tied to the earth. She's pouring out, I think one of the jars are bigger than the other, okay? The one in the water is bigger than the one that she's pouring out on the earth, if I'm not mistaken, in the regular cards. Because the regular cards are biblical to me, okay? So this could be like somebody trying to, like I was just thinking in the car, why do it seem like somebody trying to get me to be like a 40-year-old rapper, or a rapper at this time in my life or something? Like I wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? Or like some kind of, I don't know, something, and I'm like, I'm more priestly or more royal. You know what I'm saying? That's what my mind is. That's what source has molded me to be. So even if these indigenous people think that they're dealing with mountainous, because they say that the Appalachian mountain people helped the government take down some Indians or take down a certain group of people, okay? I think they would call them the moon-eyed or dark-eyed children, okay? So they were working with the government to take down a certain group of people or something like this, right? So maybe they have intel, maybe because they're so close to the earth or working in the earth or with the earth, or, having their own things, their tinctures and being able to heal themselves and stuff like this. Maybe it's something that, again, they know how to be, maybe some of these people know how to be hunters and things like this or whatever, so they could use these mindsets when they are invading on regular people. I feel if these are dark witches, because I was just thinking about the Queen of Wands. Yeah, there could be a sexual energy. It could also be a witch, and it could also be like a Sekhmet energy, somebody that came to be a warrior, or something like this. So you know nobody can measure nobody else's spirituality, period, by their acts or their works. Like I was saying about these people. Hold on one second. We're not gonna go there yet, okay? But with this word here, this is almost like the warrior-esque energy in this woman cutting down what he is trying to make her into. Now again, I already know that it would be already, these people would probably try to pick somebody apart, because I'm not shaped like somebody that would be a star. There's not that many plus size people. Maybe they make for every decade, they make room for one plus size girl to make it into the industry or something like this. But again, this is somebody trying to mold or give you a position in life that they want you to have. Maybe they want to have the other position that is more, a higher position, okay? They could be trying to say that celebrities are higher than kings and queens. I don't know what somebody's mindset have access. They should not be trying to rule or control. No, your job as a ruler is not to go into individual lives and try to manipulate them the way that you want to. These are not even creators. They're not creator gods. Some of these people are not even creative. Yes, they might have worked hard throughout their life. They might have a lot of money, might have a profession, but that is not, most people that are in that arena are not creators. They're not. A lot of people that are in those positions where they're doctors, they could be sometimes more narcissistic or just busy, only worried about work, work, work. They're not really, their job right or something like this, being professional or something like this. They're not real. Those people should not be stepping into the arena to try to be creators or colonizers or it would be a different mindset of if we even take slavery or something like this, how somebody would run their plantation or something like this. Okay, it's kind of like a business or something like this, but it's the business of people. Okay, farming people or breeding people or something like this, right? So I could see where with tribes and stuff back in when Indians were running, okay, the show. There was elders in the group that would say, "Hey, this person would do a good job at this," or "Yeah, you seen such and such over there in the field getting those herbs or whatever. She's probably gonna be a herbalist like her grandmother. This tribe or this portion of the tribe, they normally end up being healers. They know about tinctures and they know about herbs and such and such and such and such, right? And then you have some of these people that are jacks of all trades. Okay. Those are people that can actually, they may not be at that time, but those are people that can actually run an empire. Okay, because they can do things. They're multitaskers, multi-talented, and they can work in different facets here. They have things to choose from that they want to do, or this will be somebody that owns something where they offer all of these things that they love or they create or something to many different people from many different walks of life. But it's giving me somebody trying to limit you. They somebody went to a counselor or something and tried to limit you already, knowing that you're busting with creativity, innovative energy. A lot of this has to do with energy harvesting. People wanting to keep you on that level so that they can keep you under so that they can use you, or in the middle or something so they can use you or siphon off of you and make you look like you stupid or something because you're not doing all the things that you know how to do when they're watching you. You know what I'm saying? If you put me in warrior energy, I'm not going to be wanting to sew and knit. You understand? I'm not going to be down there in my basement making junk journals or books like I normally would be, or jewelry or whatever I feel like making for the day. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be in warrior energy. I might not, what a warrior or what it look like when you go into war, you have to be right in your mind, right? And you have to be, if these people are throwing things at you, you have to be able to have this sword out so you can knock them out the air. It's not people look at it as being defensive or something. It's boundaries. Because you talking about invaders, an invasion. People are trying to invade your privacy or invade you some kind of way. And that's why I said, if nobody at this point in my life, I don't want nobody. I'm not online dating. I'm not whatever the fuck. Do you know? At this time in my relationship or my marriage, so much stuff has been happening. I think about it's like sometimes during this journey, this portion right here, sex is the last thing on my mind. So if somebody is coming towards me that might have a sexual idea, or they're trying to lay me on my back instead of seeing me in a higher up position, these have to be men. And see, what pisses me off is they will take women that are whores or foreign women and feed into them, but they always leave America somewhat abandoned. American women can be talked about in the music some kind of fucking way. You know what I'm saying? And then you got some other bitch that probably was a stripper, you know what I'm saying, that's trying to force this lifestyle by sneaking around, putting hidden cameras in your house. You know what I'm saying? To have you look like you the same as their wife because you were really supposed to be in that position of that woman. You really have authority possibly over both of these people. But they wanted to, because that person wanted even if this is somebody that's an escort or a whore or something, okay? They want to try to make it seem like you're like that. But I said, if there was a time in my life, right now with my marriage and stuff like this, because people try to figure out why do people cheat. Well, it would be the perfect season for that this couple of years. You know what I'm saying? And I have been almost like a nun. The things that have been going on in my family or in my life should have led me. And I feel like that's what somebody was doing. They was trying to lead me out there in the streets to make me start looking for something somewhere else and start adding my time or messing with somebody or something like this. And it's just not going to happen. I feel like somebody's trying to force a stigma or something on someone. Because that's what they think of you, or that's what they somebody told them, or that's what they feel like they remember or something. But like I said, the thing about repentance, if that's between you and source, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to go around showing nobody no proof, especially none of these people. I can tell that these are lowly people. It's almost like this could be what I'm seeing here. This could be representing somebody trying to cut down that aspect of stop trying to, you know what I'm saying, take those sneaky methods or whatever that they use to turn women into in the industry, to get them into the industry or something like this, like a sex tape or something like this, when that's not even my energy. You know what I'm saying? This is like somebody trying to force a level of energy of something that they think about you. Like, this is like you being a god energy, and this other person is just a lord, and they coming from a family of lords, and they're disrespecting you by being able to come into your energy and try to dampen your light or try to knock you off your square. Or and these type of people should not even have access to what the priestly or the higher up. Okay, a knight should never be having, unless this king is doing something in front of them, like private sensitive family, things. They should not records or important papers or documents, because you never know what this person could do with that information. And I feel like this could be somebody that's saying, I'm an Aquarius, I'm the star here, just because they're Aquarius. But this person may not have no because this look like Hollywood to me. But this person may not even be somebody that, between this person and this person actually is more of a star. This one has that pizzazz, or they have that something where they can act or change up their voice or something like this. This person doesn't have it. All this person is an Aquarius, so they think that they can be a star. Or all this person is Aquarius, so they like to be a showstopper, or they like to be somebody that, like putting on a show, like by their attire or the cars they drive or the house they live in. This certain type of lifestyle here. Okay, so this could be, I don't know. I mean, this could also be somebody like me that fights for the people, but I also like to have a good time on my channel and talk about things that are not so serious. You know, we can laugh and, do stuff like this on this channel too. That could be like star appeal or something like this. All right. And then my warrior energy is like, not right now. I still have to fight this battle. Hold, you need to be held back for a second. We know that you could be a star. We know you could be a knight. We know you could be this and that. But right now we have to fight. Something is not right. Like, something is off limits. So, you don't need to put on makeup and get and smile in front of these people's face on this camera and stuff like this. That had to wait for right now. Right now, this is about gaining that foundation, that stability, that's something here. Okay. All right. But this could also be two different people, like I said. This could be somebody acting like they the star in your time, on your time, when you the one that brought the people out of Egypt, you the one that did this, you the one that did all this hard work, and this person want to steal your identity and then start shining. They want to take your star. If Source had a star for me to link up with after I finished doing this work, or while I was doing this work, somebody want to take your star and stand in this light after you've been bending down and kneeling down damn near naked all this time, pouring out this information. Now, that's even funny anyways if we think about the regular card. Because why is she naked? Is she telling the truth? Somebody want to punish somebody by putting a camera on you while you're naked, or showing your nakedness because you're pouring out information, the truth, to heal people, to always keep some type of double standard or some kind of confusion coming on. So you're sitting here at like in your nunnery stage, okay? You're not really, entertaining any men or something like this, and you're, doing it like this, and somebody's trying to send sexual energy towards you, or they trying to put you on online dating, or they're trying to actually put you online on some sites or something like this for people can think something, or they're taking stuff from your past and bringing it up into this now when you're all washed and made clean by Source to do something else. All of that stuff Source already forgave you, or you asked for forgiveness, or you admitted your sins or something like this, and now you on a whole different path. So somebody want to go throw dirt in the eye of the people by bringing up something you said 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Just say, like you said, oh, you say something like, I don't know what you could say. Okay. I don't know. Somebody could have said, like, maybe you said, oh, I would, I don't know, never want to be a celebrity, or something like this. I don't know. I don't know. Somebody wants you to regret something you don't even know what the fuck it is, or something like this. Okay. So again, this could be a battle within. Okay. Are you going to be a warrior? But again, I feel like at this time I'm neither one. I feel like I'm more in hermit energy here. Okay, shedding some light here. But it's not the light that these people that wanted to continue to be some kind of way that's messed up, these thieves that stole stuff or manipulated something or blocked you from getting something, so that they can seem higher than you. um Somebody doesn't want to see you in this energy. Or if you're in this hermit energy, oh, look at that person, they just got that cloak on every day, sitting there doing this. Oh, look, this person is depressed. Or because couldn't you look at this and think this person is depressed or sad? Oh my goodness, why is that person looking so sad? But this is really the hermit, somebody that's really tapped in. They go within or whatever. Or this could also be somebody that's just taking the back seat real here, right here, and letting this star shine, or letting a light shine here. Okay. you know and just because throughout the day I'm a multifaceted person, so throughout the day I might act silly with my family or something like this, and there might be something might be funny and people might laugh and say, oh, that's star quality or something. But then sometimes I might have to get in this energy with my children or something and check them about something, what I'm saying. And then other times during the day you can find me just sitting here, walking around thinking and being quiet. People could be multifaceted. I mean, this also has to do with regular emotions that somebody can go through in a day. But somebody is trying to make this some kind of way, and it could be this Dr. Orchard, because she showed up with the obsessed lover. There could be and I think this is an Asian lady. Whether they're using this as a dynamic to protect themselves under them laws here in America, or this is actual Asian person, or somebody that has this heavily in their bloodline or something like this. This could be somebody that did this. It's Dr. Orchard. So this could be a flower energy that wanted your position as queen, or a bunch of these people that wanted your position as queen or something like this, or king. All right. And they could have made false accusations here, because they feel like, okay, they could feel like you ghosted them. All right. Or they ghosted you, and you used to be friends, but you're not friends anymore. So since you're not friends anymore, somebody feel like they can go ahead and start finagling or playing around in your lifehood, in your life, and try to manipulate your life. Okay. People are because people kept secrets and was sneaky behind your back. They blaming you for not knowing what the fuck they've been doing sneaky behind your back. It don't change who God already told me who I am. You know what I'm saying? You changing your mind about a friendship don't have. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't have. Yeah. So if you don't want to be my friend no more, then you can't be American. You will be a foreigner. But these are foreigners that's doing this. Okay. It's something like that. Okay. It's something that somebody's doing that's just not right. Okay. So this could be somebody that's like, I'm a star, and in your knighthood, you about to take this sword and chop that thing right off their head because it's really yours. All right. But again, everybody in Hollywood ain't a star. There's some people that work as directors, and some people that, work in different departments and stuff when it comes to Hollywood. So everybody doesn't have to be a star. Everybody don't have to want to be a celebrity to want to work or be right in the limelight, to be in that arena here. Okay. So again, somebody could be battling self here, trying to be worried about being a warrior and getting something settled and straight. So, and then they can shine. Okay. So it's like not right now. But this could also be a separate person about to cut down this star energy here, because they thought that they was shining brighter. And then again, who gets more respect? The person that's a star because they out here battling for other people, or somebody that's just worried about glamour and things like this, and they're not really thinking about the people, and they're thinking about shading people and being in a battle with the next person that's supposed to be a superstar and ruining their life before they make it, because like, oh no, this person is shining brighter than me. And I was thinking about this because I was thinking about these mountainous people. and some of these families, because I don't know, I was looking at the coal miners and stuff like this, and the labor or something that they do and stuff like this. And I was thinking, if these people can't die or they can't go to hell, maybe some of these people, since they like to dig around in people's business so much, and these witches keep on doing this spell work on people, maybe they could go ahead and do it at a distance up in the mountains. They could do it on each other. All the bad witches can go and start doing it on each other out there or something. They should not be out here doing this to people that, because like I said, this might be also trying to somebody show me that they're more closer to the earth or something, or you're not as charmed, or you're not charmed like us. But most of the time I don't think that queens and kings are. Their charmer is God. Their charmer is God. And so that's the acts that they put out towards other people. People try to take some of the things that I say when I'm sharp with my sword as if I'm putting other people down or thinking I'm better than somebody. No. But there's some women in the community that think that they know about me or my dating life, or maybe these are people that was more reserved, or they just hide their sexual liaisons, okay? And so they want to judge the person that could have been again, but you have to, somebody could have been chosen by God to water the garden to also procreate or something like this. So these people don't know the real story about what your journey is here. But some women think that they know something about somebody and they wanted to put somebody down. That's just what this is. Okay? Some women wanted to put some other woman down, okay, some kind of way. And like I said, it's funny because we just listed at least 3 aspects of the Queen of Wands. It could be a Sekhmet energy, okay? It could also be, like I said, a witch. It could be a leader or entrepreneur, okay? And I think I said one more thing that it can be. Some type of a warrior, like somebody that's fighting for justice for a certain group of people or all people or something like this, okay? Because even Sekhmet was fighting because they were trying to ridicule her dad, okay? So I feel like these people know the story, or they know what's been going on behind the scenes because they hijacked the empire 20 years ago, and the real son is standing up and saying, move the fuck out the way. But none of these people want to. And that's why I say, if somebody's not coming in my energy to tell me the next step on my journey or lead me like elders or these other people should be doing, then you don't need to come in my energy. I don't want to be entertained. I don't want to be handled. I don't want to be none of that. And that's why I said people pissed off about me saying stuff, because I can sense when people are coming in trying to take grapes or put grapes or whatever you're trying to do. Stop doing the shit entirely. Why are you doing it? You know what I'm saying? Don't go hiring me for some type of job to write for you or something like this when you already in my intellectual property taking writings out and using it before I even sign up or before I even get the job. And now you want to offer me a job because I can sue you because I found out that you was taking my intellectual property. Somebody's just doing some sneaky shit like this, okay? And it's getting on my nerves, okay? We have the Queen of Cups here, okay? So, I mean, this could be Queen of Cups energy too. Where you are, somebody could be also noticing this, okay? This could be a Queen of Cups that's alerting you of something, okay? Or this could be your Queen of Cups energy. Sometimes when I'm sitting, when I'm driving or something, I'm thinking about some old Queen of Cups shit. You know what I'm saying? Just like when I went to go get my coffee today, I was thinking about Queen of Cups stuff. And now I'm here with the sword about to cut your ass out of, if you're trying to interrupt my life or mold my life the way that you want to from the outside. And because that's what I'm supposed to be doing for myself right now. You gonna get cut. But this could also be a hermit energy that's showing, that's shedding light on this star. But they could be, because I just heard last of the light. So you could be this hermit card's light here. Like I said, if Sekhmet is the eye of Ra and the eye of these gods, she must be a powerful motherfucker, because why would a god need to use Sekhmet for the eye? Somebody is trying to act like they're taking credit for your work that you have done, okay? When you were going through and keeping these people in check, keeping them in line. It's almost making me think about the Bible when it says, oh, in the days when you used to lay them low and do all this and do all that. See, but that's why I said if these witches are able to come and invade my energy because they want something from me, there should be protection. This should be illegal. These should be the people that should be getting bound to the pit. And if they thought they was all that, they don't like to get their nails dirty. They like to walk around like they so pristine. The outside of these cups are so perfect and pristine. I'm about to say Christine, perfect and pristine, but on the inside they're nasty. These are people that keep themselves really up real well. These could be fascinators or people that sit in the star energy and put on very beautiful dresses and stuff like this. And on the outside is clean and it's nice, but on the inside is foul and dirty. It could just be that, okay? So don't never get it twisted. Because if who's the energy scale Richter? Where's the energy scale Richter here? What are you judging me on? Are you knowing that I didn't put, are you knowing that I'm more of a at-home mom and I sit here and if I wanted to eat bonbons all day? And are you taking this information over to people that work hard every single day? They whole generations worked hard every day, but you didn't know that you came from these people, or you didn't know that you have a connection, or you're on one side of your family, you could be connected to these people, but you also connected to royals, but you showing up in the way of more somebody that would be they would see as privileged or pampered or something, even though you don't have as much as these other people. But it's the work ethic. So, like I said, somebody would be disgusted possibly. They wouldn't think of it as the way that you think. Not like these people don't have women sitting at home cooking for them and having their dinner ready. They have at-home moms in the mountains. They have at-home moms in different countries. They have moms that spend the day with other moms in villages in Africa. So there's a sense of this around the world. What is it that, like I told you guys, what is it that two people that could be from so-called black families, okay, because my person is mixed, okay, and I'm come from a so-called black family, two young people that went to school together. This is the outside layer of the relationship. Obviously this community has something else going on, possibly with this spouse or this spouse's family or my family behind the scenes that I don't know about. So we're not talking about that right now. They wanted to keep the king or the emperor or the Christ energy hidden, and they wanted to use or siphon the energy of somebody. Okay, so we're not talking about that part. We're not talking about the thousands of people that probably been watching me over the years and they know all about me, even shit that I don't know, that they're holding back information that they could give me to get me to the next step, but they won't give it. We're not talking about that. We're talking about what I thought I was living. Do you understand what I'm saying? What I thought I was living, and still until I started to educate myself and read and do this work on my own with nobody sitting here beside me. Now there could have been people energetically here with me, but again, I cannot be responsible for that because I was not shown that. I don't know that part. I wasn't really tapped into that spiritual essence to think that spiritual people, or I wasn't tapped into the essence to think that I was that important. Not that I wasn't important at all, that important to have some strangers watching me. I didn't think that. Marking down everything I do or something. I never thought that. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if we just look at this part, I thought I was building something that would look like the American dream. Now, I didn't say, let's build the American dream. But when I look back and say, damn, we was in high school. We had some difficulties in our, earlier years or whatever, but we built a pretty decent family here for ourselves and a pretty decent home for ourselves and so on and so on. you know and we stuck it out. We had a partnership. It might not have been a perfect marriage, but it was a partnership. But did I know that maybe this was some type of servitude? Did I know that, again, a collective of people in the community I came from, or this family, was working behind to keep me blinded from my future? That it's not like, oh, you ate the apple or whatever and now you can see. No, I always was able to see. But did I know that these people in the community could have been doing something to me or my brain in order so that I would not know how to stand or what to do? That another woman would be able to take that information and take it forward after I put in the work to get here and realize at least these parts of me, that they can take it and then use it and turn themselves into it. For what? What did I do wrong to these people? I didn't do nothing to these people. Obviously, at one point in time, whoever this masculine is was feeling me. They knew something was there to be, something was there, something that I was giving off was something that was worth it at that time. What happened? Because you got somebody else that knows how to be sneaky and steal or something or hide something, and you thought that that was sexy or something like this, so you think that you could be in control of my destiny? No, that's just, you know what I'm saying? That's not gonna happen for me. You thought that you could go there, make up some thing because you wanted something from me, Eight of Swords, and then put me in some type of imprisonment because you wanted to be a star? Okay? So somebody tried to put somebody in some type of imprisonment, so somebody wanted to sacrifice somebody so that they could be a star. Well, if that's a problem, okay, and it's troubling the spirits of the earth, and nothing is never being, the foundation is not being clean, and we dealing with bumpy carpets with big old bumps of dirt underneath it because the foundation is crap. Then why ain't somebody going and looking at this kind of thing to make sure that people don't ever be able to do this and think that you're going to rise to the occasion? You know, it's like somebody like to see a mudslinging. My God is not the author of confusion or nastiness or sloppiness or slander or nothing. But again, if you open up your mouth to do something or you hit me, don't even think that you're going to be prepared for what might come out of my mouth. And once you've done something wrong one time, I don't care if that's your profession or not. You know, if I feel uncomfortable with a doctor or something like this, okay, or somebody that's supposed to be close to me warns me about something that might happen from a transaction with that doctor or something like this, it's my choice. Do I want to go to that doctor again? If a male OB made me feel uncomfortable during a breast exam or something, then it's up to me. Do I want to go to that doctor again? That doctor should not be like, hey, that one patient, let me get a house call. And then some secret society let this person in on my energy to teach me a lesson. If I'm not being promiscuous, if there's nothing promiscuous about me, you're not going to tell me that that's God punishing me by you sending some page inside of somebody's house to try to get them pregnant, giving them the keys or giving them access. I don't know how the fuck y'all getting in, but you know what I'm saying? You know, that don't give you the right. And that's just the thing. Don't go putting your fucking hands on my life to try to prove that you bigger than me, because you're going to end up sorry in the end. It may look like that. You could try to prove all you want. You could show interest to my butthole. And like I said, it's not going to take away the fact of who I am. And a lot of these people, like I said, these kings and queens had to go through a lot of shit amongst these people. They was not acting snooty to these people, I don't think. They was not acting so. These people just wanted what you had. And this is how they were slewing people probably in my family. So if they say, oh, well, you come from a family of royals, some of you didn't even know this until you 30 years old or 40 years old or something like this. You should have been already doing something different or in a whole different environment, but somebody stole that from you. And you know it's wrong. So when that person come up and speak, there should be somebody that have the common courtesy to assist that person. It's just how I look at it. I don't know. You don't have to do shit, but you know, it just seemed like, what is somebody trying to hide then? What is somebody trying to hide? I feel like whatever this Knight of Swords is seeing and this Queen of Cups is seeing right here, is the Ten of Swords. Like, that's like a whole bunch of people knowing that a bitch stole your identity and stealing your identity. And you don't want to blame nobody because you don't have your first right piece of evidence or something like this. All right. And instead of bringing forth evidence or telling the truth or going and reporting this, they're just sitting there looking at you. You know, it's just weird. And they call themselves family or friends or something. I don't need no friend like that then. Because I can get nowhere on my own. You know, I don't need no friend like that. These people are trying to validate stealing and punish a Christ energy for waking up and taking out their sword and pointing it at these people with judgment, which is going to happen. Nobody is supposed to escape it. And so they want to abuse you or beat you up first. And that's the thing. If there's a whole bunch of spirituals or wicked people around, then there should be place for people that's not that way to go there so that they're not being treated like this, or these people should be punished and penalized. If the garden is full of these motherfuckers, these snakes, it's time to go ahead and do some type of it's time to go ahead and do some, and fuck a cord cutting. It's time to do some type of, what do you call it when they come into your house and do exterminate? If these snakes is becoming a problem, they're biting children, they're biting people. Many people are dying because of these snakes. Then they need to be put back into a pit. Maybe a pit down in the bottom where they can all find their way, digging through the dirt to try to get themselves out of the dark, or they should just be in a pit, just slithering around. And if they won't stop biting anybody there, then they should just be in there until they eat themselves alive. It's sickening. So you could physically rise, or you could put yourself in a position of power, but you'll never be above a motherfucker like me doing that. So the only person that I'm claiming to be holier than thou is thou that's doing that shit, because I don't do it. I am who I am. And I should not have to suffer witches to live my life as a royal or any fucking thing else. Nobody gonna sit there and say, well, you didn't work. I worked hard digging out as much as I could. If somebody that has the information don't want to meet me halfway after I done dug and also freed other people's minds, then you ain't shit. And you don't deserve to have a high position. You don't. Somebody is just mad that they've been found out. Okay? That's just what this is. Okay? Yeah, we got the sun here. Okay? So the star is trying to tread on the sun here. Okay? Somebody's child could be missing or misplaced or displaced or something like this. Okay? You could have been a child that was displaced at an age, because there's no horse and there's no child here. Okay? There's no horse and there's no child here. And nobody should be able to make no decisions, because a lot of these people are liars. A lot of these so-called angels or messengers are liars. They're not giving you no clear messages. They're not giving you the message. You see what I'm saying? They're not... That's why, again, there's something about written documents when it comes to royals and other groups. Because there should be proof that this message got out. Did this person put their seal on it? Okay? Did they sign this? Do you see what I'm saying? How do we know that this is her signature? You're not taking anything over. And that's just the bottom line. Somebody want me to feel bad, like, oh, you should have just let that man or that stranger that was tempting you from the background that never really showed their face. You should have just let them take you, or you should have just took that opportunity, or you should just take a mystery baby in your belly and just wake up one day and maybe this person will show up and maybe they won't. You out your fucking mind. Yeah, somebody just did some, they call it false judgment on someone here, okay? They're trying to tennis towards somebody, and this is a false judgment here. These people were not supposed to make this call, okay? Because they're doing something to the sun, or like I said, a Holy Spirit energy here. Yeah, somebody wanted to punish somebody here. Somebody wanted to punish someone here. We have the Ace of Wands over here with the Eight of Swords in reverse, the star energy next to the sun. So again, an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, a sun for a sun, something like this, okay? Okay, and then we have the Three of Cups on this side. So it's this Three of Cups group here that was taking energy from one person, pouring it into another, pouring it into another, that called this false judgment. So this could be three different departments. This could be like the justice system, some type of excuse me. This could be the judicial system, the church, the state, or something like this, or the community. They were all doing this in order to, you know, wash somebody out or something like this, okay? And this was false judgment. They was doing this because somebody is the sun. So like I said, if this is what's going on, then don't you think that this person is not charmed like the rest of these people, and they don't belong to be a punching bag for these people? If these people are able to do something to this person mentally and have them doing things that's out of their, don't you think that maybe, because I don't care. If somebody want to say I'm not indigenous of the earth, why are y'all trying to keep me trapped here? So who is it? Because black people always say that, oh, white men steal our creativity and stuff like this. But again, I've found that there's more people in the community that look like me that seem like they're doing this, invading my privacy or stealing from me or trying to clown somebody or trying to do a burn book or whatever, or copying off what I'm doing or taking my intellectual property to make it seem like we equal. And then saying, oh, the collective over here, but they know you don't have a collective because somebody restricted your channel. But the whole thing that they don't know is the collective is running off of one river. This is the mouth right here. That the God or the Lord God or somebody gave access to that information. Maybe not me. It wasn't me. I would have preferred not to, because it's sacred information. Everybody is not supposed to have this. I know that they generated these women off of my intellectual property or my gift. that God gives people gifts, but this certain expansion on the earth that just happened was supposed to be some kind of punishment that God felt bad for, but it was false judgment being brought on somebody to a lord or something did this, okay? And then the person felt bad for doing it. Or the Lord, I don't want to use, it could be God, the Lord God, or the Lord, or somebody else, okay? They felt bad about doing this explosion or whatever on the earth. Okay. So again, that is just like there's like somebody that wouldn't be able to defend themselves against the supernatural, and you just put them in the middle with the supernatural. And if that is the world card energy, and these people were restricted from getting to her, but really they weren't, they were sneaking in anyways throughout the years. Now somebody removes that whole thing and just leave you there and let these people try to eat you alive because they want to be the queen, and they didn't want you to take that transitioning out of that loop in there, or they wanted you to be lost. Wait a minute, we took you out and we put you on a journey a year ago. Why am I still standing here? I'm just supposed to go to make me a queen office and then start getting started. I have all my other affairs that I know of in this world that I'm supposed to have with a regular life in order. I already know these people came to me because they knew who I was. So what are we talking about? And then you started to dust it away. Like on Alice in Wonderland, the little brooms that was coming dusting away the trail so she couldn't get or behind her or in front of her. This is what they did. This is what they did. Period. Hold on one second, y'all. Hold on.